You've booked your NCL cruise, and now you need to book your dining. With so many options to choose from, how do you know which restaurants you should try? We've got you covered. In today's adventure, we take you through the culinary delights aboard the NCL Getaway, from complimentary to specialty dining, and let you know which ones we think are worth a try. As with all cruise ships, you will find a buffet aboard the NCL Getaway. The Garden Café is located on deck 15. The Garden Café is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but be aware that there are breaks in between each meal serving, so be sure to check the freestyle daily for the hours of operation. We found ourselves eating at the buffet at least once per day. We found breakfast to be the most consistent and enjoyable meal of the day. We found that the buffet could get very crowded during peak meal times. For this reason, we'd suggest that you try breakfast and lunch at one of the other complimentary venues like Taste or Savor. Speaking of Taste and Savor, we tried both of these restaurants for breakfast. Keep in mind that both of these restaurants will have identical menus, so if you can't get into one, just go across the hall to the other. While both of these restaurants can get busy during peak meal times, we found it to be a much more relaxing environment to sit down and have our breakfast brought to us. The trade-off that you'll find here is that if you have breakfast at Savor or Taste, the menu will be much more limited than what you will find up at the buffet, but to us, that was a trade-off we were willing to make. You will find Savor and Taste located on deck 6, and remember, your meals here are complimentary. Next up in complimentary dining is Ocean's, located on deck 7, and is open 24 hours. The Ocean's menu is very much bar food or pub food. We found this to be a solid alternative to the buffet. Each meal that we had here was enjoyable, and we especially liked the fish and chips. Going back to Taste and Savor, we decided to try one of the main dining rooms for Easter dinner. We were pleasantly surprised at the Easter dinner meal that we found here at the main dining room. We were happy to see some traditional meals on the menu like Easter ham. All in all, we found this special meal to be quite tasty and enjoyable. You'll find the last of the main dining rooms down on deck 7, the Tropicana room. This complimentary dining room will have the same exact menu as Savor and Taste down on deck 6. If you are into dinner and a show, this is the main dining room that you should choose. Unlike the other main dining rooms, this one is only open for dinner. Next up in complimentary dining is Shanghai's Noodle Bar, located on deck 7. This eatery is open daily from 5:30 to 10 p.m. It is a very popular spot. This restaurant is located off of the casino, therefore you will smell cigarette smoke. The next thing to be aware of is that this is a small and intimate dining space. There are not a lot of available seats. Because of this, you need to be sure that you show up about an hour prior to the restaurant opening so that you can put your name down on the wait list. We had a chance for a late night meal here and found everything we ate to be very enjoyable. In fact, it was one of the best meals we had aboard ship. Rounding out complimentary dining, you will find room service available for delivery to your cabin. If you do choose to order from room service, it's important to note that while most items are complimentary, you will be charged a service fee. We found that on average it took about 30 to 40 minutes to have our order delivered to our room. The food always arrived to the room hot and fresh. We took advantage of room service more than once and found it to be a nice addition to complimentary dining. Turning to the specialty dining options available aboard ship, we start off with Teppanyaki. Teppanyaki is located on deck 6 and is a Japanese-style hibachi restaurant. Teppanyaki is available as part of the free dining option aboard NCL. Otherwise, this is a prefix menu. This one is always a family favorite. We enjoy the literal dinner and a show here. The food is tasty, served hot and fresh right in front of you. And one thing that we absolutely love is the fried rice. If you're looking for a lively dining experience, Teppanyaki is the place for you. Up next is Cagney's, located on deck 8. Cagney's is the NCL Steakhouse and is available as part of the free dining package. Otherwise, this is an a la carte venue. Cagney's is absolutely one of our favorite restaurants aboard the Getaway or any other NCL cruise ship. We find the steak here to be very well done each time that we've eaten here. The steaks are fresh, prepared to order. The sides are good. The desserts are tasty. Overall, it is a very good dining experience. And similar to Le Bistro, you will want to dress up here. And this is a great restaurant for special occasion dining. Next up in specialty dining, the French restaurant Le Bistro, located on Deck 6. This restaurant never disappoints and is among our favorites. This restaurant is also available as part of your NCL free dining offer. Otherwise, it is an a la carte menu. This is definitely one of the specialty dining restaurants where you will want to dress up. Le Bistro is definitely a nice option for a special occasion. Next up is Moderno, the Churrascaria, located on Deck 8. This is an all-you-care-to-enjoy restaurant. It is a prefix menu. It is styled as a Brazilian steakhouse. You have a chip. Red means no more food. Green means please keep serving me. You will definitely want to bring your appetite to this restaurant. Up next in specialty dining is Ocean Blue, located on Deck 8. This is NCL seafood dining option aboard ship. You can use your specialty dining option here. Otherwise, this restaurant is a la carte. In the past, we have enjoyed eating here. We found the seafood to be fresh, flavorful, just what you would expect from a high-end seafood restaurant. Unfortunately, that was not our experience on this last cruise. This could be because we waited towards the end of the trip to dine at Ocean Blue. Our advice to you is to eat at this restaurant earlier in the trip if you'd like to give it a try. Rounding out the specialty dining restaurants is La Cucina, also located on Deck 8. This restaurant can be a part of your specialty dining option, otherwise it is a la carte. On our last voyage, we chose not to eat here. Time was not on our side. We have eaten here in the past and found this venue to be pretty much middle-of-the-road Italian food. Up next is the American Diner, located on Deck 16. This is another one of those restaurants that we just did not have an opportunity to eat at, but the burgers would be something that I'd like to try here along with the milkshakes. Two other pay options available for you are the Roa Bar and Wasabi, both located on Deck 8, right outside of Ocean Blue. Here again, time was not on our side and we did not have an opportunity to give either one of these a try, but it is something that we'd like to do on a future cruise. Rounding out the pay options will be the Bake Shop and the Dolce Gelato, both located on Deck 8. We did make sure to stop by here and try out one of their sweet treats. We tried out 2 mini cupcakes and found both of these to be really quite tasty. And if you have a child or children traveling with you, I did want to give you a look at the kids menu. The kids menu was consistent throughout the voyage and did not change from restaurant to restaurant. We hope that you enjoyed a look at all of the dining options aboard the NCL Getaway. Be sure to leave us a comment below and let us know what your favorite NCL restaurant is. Be sure to watch our complete cruise series for in-depth dining reviews for each of the restaurants that we visited. Thank you so very much for watching. We hope that this information will be helpful as you choose your dining options aboard your next NCL cruise. Please be sure to like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so that you know when the next adventure begins. And no matter where your next adventure takes you, we hope that you enjoy the journey. Bye now.